The Tunnel is a 2011 Australian horror found footage film. Now this one, I didn't know anything about it, but it was recommended to me by Possessed by Horror, Sarah. She said this is one of the better ones, so I found it and watched it. This one was only made on a very small budget of like 135,000 American dollars. So this one is about a news crew, mainly focusing on a woman who might lose her job soon, but she doesn't have clearance to go and cover a story about disappearing homeless people who are living in these catacombs under the old an old subway system, I think, under Sydney. So she decides to trick her film crew into going, pretending she has clearance to go down there, and she goes down there with them. So the movie is done in like a present day, so like a lot of the people are talking about how when they went and the mistakes they made. The first half an hour is all set up basically. It's like documentary footage of the different people and like the news segments about the new project to like renovate all of those tunnels to make new water systems, and the disappearing homeless people and the government sort of covering that up, and then her wanting to do the story about it, so that's why she's able to trick them into going down there. And the movie's acting's pretty good. It's like, you know, nobodies, but there's a really great sequence with a homeless man they're interviewing, and when they finally go into the catacomb tunnels or whatever, they really set up the creep factor, and they introduce the creature later on, and really suspenseful moments, really good scares. It kept your heart pumping, and it's not too unrealistic, and I really dug this one. It's a, you know, minimal budget but maximum effort, and I really like the conflict throughout, and the what happens, and like the aesthetic. All of it was pretty good. You know, I usually don't dig found footage horror films, but this one really did it for me. So I give the Tunnel a 6 out of 10.